guys, Andres here. So, the Sonic the Hedgehog IDW comics have surpassed the 50 plus issues. So, to celebrate, I'm gonna give my overall thoughts on these comics. Let's start with the positives. Number 1, Ian Flynn. Whoa. If there was an award for the best writer in any comic book adaptation of a video game, it would go to him. Say what you will about the Archie comics, but he brought some of the best Sonic storylines in any piece of media. I mean, wow, roboticizing Sally and putting her against everything she cared, fought, and stood for has gotta be the most evil thing Eggman has ever done. And of course, I'm glad that he is finally an official writer for the games. Number 2, new characters. I mean, look at these guys! They're oozing with color and personality. My favorite has got to be Tangle. She's basically a Sonic-fied Luz Nocera from the Owl House. Just imagine Luz standing lemurs rather than udders. Or a lemur, with the dark side. And number 3, older characters done right. Man, I just miss Tails being brave, Knuckles being responsible, and Amy being independent, rather than this, or this, or this. Sadly, those are the only positives I have. Now on to the negatives. Before I start with these, don't get the wrong message. I'm not trying to make these comics look bad. I just want to express my indifferent feelings towards them. With that said, let's proceed. Number 1, Sonic and Amy's dynamic. I know fans love them here, but I'm not a fan of this will they won't they dynamic they have. It's just so jarring. Do they want to pair them, or are they just going with Sega's mandates? I don't get it. Man, you thought Boruto and Sarada were annoying? Think again! Number 2, inconsistent world building. Do these comics take place in the same world as Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, Sonic Battle and Shadow the Hedgehog? Or do they take place in this cutesy Anthro world? You know how in Incredibles 2 the movie couldn't make its mind up whether superheroes are hated or not? Well, think of that here, but 10 times more jarring. Number 3, Edgy the Hedgy. If the premise of these comics is patching all the damage the Colors era has done, then why is Shadow still written as a one-note asshole? The feud between Sonic and Shadow is long over. After watching the cutscenes from Sonic Adventure 2, Heroes in Battle, you'd think these two would be friends by now. Imagine if Luz and Amity still hated each other's guts even after teaming up to defeat Grom. Number 4, the art styles. Sorry, but most of these art styles just don't do it for me. They make Sonic's world look too soft. They kinda remind me of OKKO in some areas. If you ask me, the best art styles are the ones that make Sonic look sharper, cleaner, you know, like an anime.
What's an anime? We have much to discuss.
Number 5, Zavok. When will Sega learn that we just do not accept Zavok as a character in Sonic? Look at him, he's clearly meant to resemble Bowser. There are buttloads of essays that explain why this contradicts Sonic's main premise from 1991. This series was literally created to be different from Mario, not be its sister franchise.
That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield? I do not.
And finally, number 6, memes. Do we need Sonic and his friends have silly cringe faces? Do we need to constantly reference defeated Peter? Do we need Shadow to rant about how stupid friends are? Do we need the constant JoJo references? And did we needed Sonic and Tails debate about how to pronounce one of the older stages? I'm just begging you guys, stop! Stop with the meme pandering. Sonic Boom was bad enough, just stop! Those days when it was cool to make fun of Sonic's friends, world building, lore, and fans are long over. You can stop the self-deprecation now. God, please, just stop. Anyway, those were my thoughts on the IDW comics. And despite all those problems, I'm still glad that these comics have a following. And believe it or not, I'm so happy Tangled, Whisper, Dr. Starline, Belle, Surgeon, Kid, they all have a following of their own. It's amazing. I wish the Dark Horse Incredibles 2 comics had that big of a following. And again, I am so happy Ian Flynn now writes for the games. Oh yeah, and thank God we didn't get this narcissistic asshat on board.
Oh hey kids, did you know I'm the one who came up with Knuckles having supernatural powers and having a whole history with his family? Therefore, I should sue Sonic Movie 2.
You need to shut the fuck up!
And after watching this, if you still enjoy these comics, go ahead, enjoy them, have fun. These are clearly for you, not necessarily for me. So, those were my thoughts on the Sonic IDW comics. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like them? Hate them? Please let me know. Until next time.
The sky was so bright.